So let me ask you first, because you already told me that you have served army for quite a long time, and army life is not an ordinary life. Do you
Yeah.
agree with me? Do you agree with me on this? And if yes, then why? Like, why is it not an ordinary life? Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And first of all, I would like to express my gratitude because after third time, uh, you accept my request.
You're so welcome for that. Actually, I've been little tied up with lots of things these days, so that is why it took me a little longer to accept and to schedule this call.
I know very well about you because I've been watching your several videos and I fascinated drastically to good style of talking.
hmm That's
But
great. That's great. I'm so thankful for admiring what I am doing.
yeah,
And yes, I'm so glad that you gathered the courage, but still, I can't wrap my head around this because I've already watched few of your videos, and I think that were with English Yari tutors, right?
sure, ma'am.
hmm So you were
First of
pretty
all,
confident. You were pretty confident when I watched those videos. So why are you
yes, yes.
feeling nervous now?
Right now, I'm feeling nervous now. Maybe because
Uh-huh.
for a long time I'm just making some conversation with you,
hmm
and no, as I know very well, but I'm also running my YouTube channel. Then we
hmm
should introduce to each other. So please,
Right.
yes,
Okay. So you want me to introduce myself?
yes, sure, man.
Okay. So my name you already know. I'm Sunita Rawat, and I am from a beautiful region of Chamoli, Uttarakhand. I am a mother to two boys, and along with this, I run a YouTube channel named Sunita's English Adventure, wherein I interact with strangers on daily basis and my subscribers. I love engaging in interactions, and I love imparting the knowledge that I have over the years through my classes and my YouTube channel. And yes, my hobbies are like the same only interacting with people and imparting knowledge. So that's a bit about me.
Uh, as about me, my name is S.S. Pawar. Full name is Sadar Singh Pawar. I hail from a beautiful village of Rudraprayag in Rudraprayag district in Uttarakhand. And right now, currently, I'm connecting from Haryana, Faridabad, because I've been settled here since 2011. And I joined army in December 1986 and took retirement in 2009. After that, I joined other job in defense sector as a clerk. And but after served 12 years there, I have left that too. And right now, I'm sitting here free. And I
Mhm.
have sons, both are married, both are settled here. And recently, I have had a granddaughter. And
Congratulations.
thank you, ma'am, thank you, ma'am. And after after 35 years, I went to my native place in Rudraprayag. Occasionally, I used to go there, but after permanently after 35 years, I went there along with my wife, and we both cultivated our ancestral barren fields. Those were laying barren, and we sown there several, you can say seeds, mandwa, then cholai, soybean, and after that we harvested that. And but as recently I have had a granddaughter, so came here to my both son here,
hmm
and right now I'm staying here.
hmm
As my hobbies, listening podcast, you can say reading books and singing folk and Hindi songs. These are my hobbies, and
hmm
I uploaded so many songs, Hindi and folk song, on my YouTube channel. It opened in 2022, but could not grow as your channel. And as you're growing very fast, it is a very uh, happiness news. And but I could not grow it fastly, and I opened it in 2022. But sometimes I used to sing some songs and upload it on this, and sometimes I make some lifestyle videos and upload it on my YouTube channel. Before 3 and 4 months, I just watched some videos from YouTube, English conversational videos, and then a passion arising in my mind sudden that I have to learn English. as I know little bit English grammar because I was as a clerk in that defense sector after retirement from army. But in the government, you can say office, there is no any new style of English. Suppose you see back and then go forward.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's why I could not learn English, and there was no such type of environment so
I
that I
think in
can learn.
offices, there is no scope for creativity because you already get some templates and you have to
Yes,
follow the
yes,
same manner, right? We
yes,
cannot be creative and writing emails or doing our
yes,
official
yes,
work. Hmm.
absolutely. But while I left my job, then I think what I have to do. And right now I'm just learning, but these days I'm busy. And
Hmm.
while I was at my native place that time, I was busy as well
Hmm.
because I work there as a farming. Some more, as village town, there are so many traditional work, and you have to perform some ritual there.
Right.
But right now I'm free here and just trying to learn. I'm several times. I know I watching your videos and always I get up at early in the morning by 5 o'clock, and then I go for walk. That time I listen your that is conversational videos. Right now I'm just trying, and it is my nervousness that right now you already have seen more videos because before 3 months I took a subscription from English ERE. That time was a absolutely you can say unknown from English speaking. They only speaking in English, but I could not understand what they are saying. No, and just little bit. But after that, I went to my native place and I left to this practice. Right now, just I'm trying to my this practice. Just I'm making some efforts so that
Hmm.
I can learn English.
Hmm.
And as you know, being in army personnel, I have been so many places in northeast area. Soon I joined the peacekeeping force as a part of peacekeeping force in Sri Lanka. It was my first posting there, and after that I came Sajampur and J&K, Assam, and there are so many places I've been.
That's amazing.
Yes, I left job after serving 23 years.
Right. And I hope you already know that my father was also in army, so he's also an ex-serviceman,
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
he also served army for around 22, 23 years.
yes, man, yes.
Hmm.
Right now it is our first conversation, and right now my subconscious mind is not working what I have to ask to you. But please ask me
Right.
something. That's why
Hmm.
about army and some other fields. That's why I
Hmm.
can, yes, give answer.
Sure. So let me ask you first, because you already told me that you have served army for quite a long time, and army life is not an ordinary life. Do you
Yeah.
agree with me? Do you agree with me on this? And if yes, then why? Like, why is it not an ordinary life?
First of all, army job is not as a treat as a service job. It is a pure dedication to the nation. No, and as you know very well, what is the life, what is the difficulty. Sometimes we survive in minus 50 degree Celsius, and sometimes we survive in 50 degrees Celsius. No, and sometimes in we used to go in can say heavy rain
Mm-hmm.
in Assam, Mirpurpura, so many areas, and there are so many leaves there. No,
Mm-hmm. Right.
then army life is very difficult, but no one in this country, especially no one can assess our life. This is the
Mm-hmm.
main problem. Yes, only
Right.
the family members in that person, only they can assess what is the difficulties with the army person. No,
Yes, only the people of army can feel the real pain of army soldiers because they are living in, far, far away from their families, serving nation and living in adverse circumstances, but still firm in serving their duties, right? So we can only understand that.
sure,
But,
sure.
people of India, or we can say overall, like people, they admire celebrities, they admire cricketers, but they often overlook army soldiers, right? So, what do
Sure.
you like to say about those? That are they real heroes like celebrities and cricketers, or army persons are the real heroes?
army person is a real hero as my perception. You know, was when I went to Sri Lanka in 1987, November, that time IPKF peacekeeping force was serving there from India on behalf of
Mhm.
India. It was some dispute between Singli and that is Tamils migrated persons who are migrated there from Madras, you can say south, and so they were fighting for their rights. No,
Mhm.
and it was big issue between them. Singli are permanent, you can say, residents of that Sri Lanka, and
Mhm.
Tamils are migrated from that is Madras, Chennai, and it was big issue that time. And that time was Rajiv Gandhi was prime minister, and he sent as a peacekeeping force from India. But we got, you can say, huge loss. No, from our battalion, we lost our 36 soldiers. No, and you can say 18 more casualties.
Mhm.
And being a new soldier that time, that time I was 17 years old only. 4 5 my you can say my friends who joined with me that time and went with me along with me Sri Lanka. They demised. No, then after that I came back from Sri Lanka. My unit came back Sri Lanka to Sajampur, and we served there 3 years as a peace area. But after that we went to J&K, and there is the same situation. Totally, you can say the life of Indian Army Jawan is very difficult, especially.
Right. Very risky. And
And
it's not
just
just about the soldier, but about their immediate family too. Like
yes,
how much courage they have to gather to face the situation or to even, sleep at peace when their family member, when their husband or maybe their father are at border fighting with terrorists. How can they sleep at peace?
sure. That time, you can say my cousin was killed there in Sri Lanka. He was in another battalion of my regiment, and before 3 days he came to my company, and just he guide to me how to move and how to take safety, and so many, you can say, he taught me about the army because I was
Mm-hmm.
new one. But same evening he got demise. No. And after 1 week, I sent a letter to my home that my brother's name so and so, he's a well, very well. But before arriving my letter, a telegram was already arrived that village. And my brother sent to me letter, and which I got after 15 days, that the person, cousin, has already been demised there. How you can say he is well?
Mm-hmm.
Then I his unit, and then I confirmed, because that time there was no mobile phone, no
Mm-hmm.
communication, means of communication, less means of communication that time.
Mm-hmm. I
It is
think
the
still those who are serving at fields like Jammu Kashmir or border areas, still the services are poor there. Network connection is little weak there, right?
but there is a social media is active. Suppose
Okay.
anyone got demised, get demised,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
then him they even by name and by name of battalion who
Mm-hmm.
demised there, how many soldiers demised there, killed there. Same day we can get news. No,
Okay.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
there is no
Okay.
problem. Yes, ma'am.
Mm. And this literally gives me goosebumps whenever I hear this kind of news or,
Sure,
people fighting in and then losing their lives. It's
sure,
literally very painful. And we should think a little about their families too. So, yes, they are the real superheroes, not celebrities and the heroes that we see in movies, but they are the
yes,
real heroes. So, we
sure,
need to understand that, right? We need to, help their families with whichsoever means we can, right?
yes,
Sometimes they need financial help, sometimes they need that emotional support. So, we should
sure,
definitely help the people we know around. It's not like that we can help anybody in India, but yes, whosoever is near to us or our dear ones, we can help them, right?
sure, sure, sure.
Okay. So now, have you lived in cantonment area ever?
Uh, yeah, yeah, in Delhi.
In Delhi cantonment?
Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. In cantonment. Right now, I'm in Haryana, Faridabad.
Hmm. Right
Yes.
now you're in Haryana, but when you were serving in army, that time have you ever
No,
lived
no.
in Kant area?
Actually, I served here in PMO one attachment
Hmm.
till for 5 years. Yeah, 4 years in
Hmm.
Delhi. At that time, I took retirement. Yes.
Okay. So after retirement, you joined another job and now
Yes.
you are still working like on
In defense
something or the
sector.
other. Hmm.
After leaving my first job, then I joined other job in defense sector in AFT Armed Forces Tribunal. It is a court. This is a
Hmm.
substitute of that you can say high court. No,
Hmm.
uh, earlier there are so many huge you can say cases from army personal grievances, their grievances, which could not settle in that high court and laying pending.
Hmm.
That's why government opened a new tribunal for you can say this is a welfare of for
Army
armed
related cases.
for three services: army,
Hmm.
navy, and air force. And
Okay.
they yes yes they're sitting retired judge from high court, supreme court
Hmm.
as a judicial member
Hmm.
and vice chief, below
Hmm.
chief rank persons, you can say vice admiral and vice chief of army, naval and air force.
Hmm.
They treat as a administrative member because they know about army very well, and
Hmm.
they add to the judicial member and then they take the decision what they have to finalize that to give judgment on that case.
Hmm.
They analyze on that case.
Okay. So
And
any ex-army man can join this or they have to write any exams?
actually, being an retired person, being an ex-army, uh, I applied in DGR, no, that time, and they called me, and just we performed a typing test that time, and just face interview
Hmm.
of the senior officer, and then I got that job, but
Okay.
on contract basis.
Okay. So there was no written exam. You directly appeared for an interview,
No,
right?
only no need to return because we are from army. Only
Hmm.
they took out typing tests, the speed.
Hmm.
No,
Okay.
and yes, yes, a verbal interview.
Hmm.
And but we are on the government roster. We take payments from government,
Government.
not
Hmm.
third party,
Hmm.
but on contract basis for 1 year. And after completing 1 year, then I submit our willingness for another year, and
Okay. That's.
it
Hmm.
goes continuously, and I sub there up to 12 years.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
my both son are settled,
Hmm.
and I I don't like the hustle and bustle of the city. Being a
Hmm.
army person and just waiting for this chance that when I have to go my native place. I prefer the life of party life, and I so many times I used to go my forest in near forest where I passed my childhood. Where we graze or cattle there, and overall I know I want live in Uttarakhand.
Hmm. That's
Yes,
amazing. Like
yes.
whatever you do in life, but you should always be attached to your roots. So yes, anytime you can get back to your roots and live the life there. So do you still have your friends there? Do you still meet them?
In village.
Yes.
I not there are my cousins. So many people are there, but most
Mm-hmm.
of people have migrated from there. Due
Mm-hmm.
to education, lack of education, there is no suitable education for their children, their kids,
Mm-hmm.
and they migrated to near market or others to the cities.
Cities, nearby
Yes,
cities.
this is the yes,
Okay.
this is the problem.
Yes.
And after 35 years, I went to my native, but I am well settled in there,
Mm-hmm.
my place. I built a good house there. All facilities are available,
Mm-hmm.
still there. No, and that's why sometimes. Last time I lived here up to 3 months, and after that 2 months. But right now we came here,
Mm-hmm.
and just we are about to leave to my village after 2 months, maybe.
Hmm. So when you went there after a long time, did you see any changes? Was the village still the same when you were, little young?
Actually, ma'am, there are some orthodoxies there. No, uh, you know, suppose I'm an army person and I just fight on borders. I just fight against the enemy. But in common life, I'm a common man today, and I'm a spiritual person. No, and I never have that non-veg. I just recite the Hanuman Chalisa and that is Sundarkand part and I just keep my fast on that Monday, Tuesday. Every Tuesday I recite that Sundarkand part, and I suggest to the people who are living in village. But they are very different. It is a tradition that is of animal sacrifice. It still is going on there.
Some parts of Uttarakhand.
Yes, some parts of Uttarakhand. And such type of practice is still going on in our village. And we just oppose this, but I could could be success. No, and that time was very disappointed. Even the educated persons against me. He opposed
Mm-hmm.
me that because I was against that this practice.
Mm-hmm.
I went to my village after 35 years because I want the some no I know very well the what is the government rules and what entitles the common persons their basic needs and which we have to provide it from the government. But no, the people who are living in village they don't know what is our rights especially in village and what is the duties of that is municipal corporation and that you can say what is the duty of gram panchayat. It was my dream that I have to do something in my village. No, but the people who are living there they never you can say support me for this. Let's see. After
Mm-hmm.
I will go there, but I do something my village. No,
Right. You are
yes,
doing pretty good, but it's just that people were not supporting you. But
yes,
I feel that you should start with something that that is essential for them, like the water,
yes,
clean water, right? Education, healthcare. Then they'll definitely support you. Why I'm telling this? Because my husband is also in the same process. So he first took this water-related problem. Like we
yes,
were not getting clean water here. So he first took this and he also filed some RTI and everything. So he's also in that process. So
okay,
now, like every person in the village supports him because he hit that, main problem in the village. And then
yes,
he's working on many problems gradually. So yes, I would suggest you to also do the same because you have that zeal to do something for your village. But it's just that people are not supporting because maybe they were thinking that you just came from anywhere and giving us all the pravachans and giving us lectures. But you have to hit their necessities, like whatever they are lacking, and then they'll definitely support you, right?
yeah. Actually, more persons are local there. Person is serving in you can say in district headquarter. You can say tehsil. You can say in block and in electricity department. He's a local. He may be our relative,
Mm-hmm.
but he not perform his duty honestly. No,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't say anything to him because he is our relative.
He's already my relative.
Yes, this is a problem.
Right. Mm-hmm.
There is a you can say Ayurvedic hospital in our area, and I just motivated to more persons there because the all medicines are free of cost there, but no one goes there. Doctor is you can say specialist there. He's getting more than 1 lakh. He's getting salary,
Mm-hmm.
and he along with his one you can say assistant and one other lady is there who is look after that is cleaning something. They are sitting in a vein whole day, but no person is going there because, as per their perspective, the Ayurvedic medicine does not work
Hmm.
instantly.
Right. It doesn't work instantly, but it takes
Yes,
time. That's the truth. But
yes,
they don't have patience. They don't want
yes,
to wait for the results. They want instant results, and that comes from allopathy. But it comes with side effects too,
yes,
right? So
allopathy.
they don't bother about that.
Yes. Suppose you are just taking one medicine from allopathic for headache, but you are just you diagnosed one you can say ailment, but you are getting more elements, no,
Right.
than
Side effects.
side
Mm.
effects. But in Ayurveda, only you are getting one medicine, but you are getting more benefits.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Right. You know what? My son was suffering from this stomachache problem for a very long time when we were in Dehradun. So we went to many hospitals, many allopathic, or you can say that. So we went to many hospital. Every time they used to give the stomach ache medicine, and he was fine for some time, and again that happens. So when we shifted to our village, we went to a Ayurvedic doctor here. I talked about him in my vlogs as well. So we went to him and he gave him some medicine like in powdered form, and he was all fine. So
yes,
I totally rely on him from then onwards. And every time, whenever my kids are suffering from any issue for that matter, we always go to him.
yes. Actually, you know, in the village area, today's you can say the Jangora, Mandwa, there some cereals are not available. You know, that's while we were in our childhood, that
Hmm.
time we eat at that Jangora, Mandwa, that time only poor persons, poor family use that cereals. But these days, only you can say these persons are using having this type of cereals. No, but there is there is no available who can promote that or cereals in village area. They are planting only that you can say paddy and the
Hmm.
wheat, barley. No, but
Hmm.
they should grow that is Jangora, Mandwa, so many
Hmm.
cereals who is being promoted by the government right now.
Right. Here in our area, people still cultivate ragi, that
Yes,
mandua, right? And
yes,
changora as well. And we still have that in our home also. We cook that. But
yes, ma'am.
maybe it's not in your area. And that because of this migration problem as well. People migrated from there, so they are not cultivating. Their lands are just getting barren. So that could be the problem.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely, absolutely. You know, as we are discussing on that Ayurveda, they are, and as I told, they are sitting whole day free.
Idle.
You know,
Hmm.
when idle, yes. Then I suggested them that I have a vehicle, then come with me and we will promote to the person who are living in village area. Sometimes we go there, sometimes we go there. No, but these days I am here. But whenever I will go there, just I will promote that Ayurveda. It is my motive. Secondly,
That's amazing.
right now I'm learning English. It will just take time, you know. Just you realize that it will take time. But it is my dream that I will open a institute for those children, those youngsters who know could not speak English, uh, who doesn't learn English from that government school in government school. Then I will open a institute for those children.
Hmm.
No, so that yes, ma'am.
That's so nice of you. You want to do something in your village and for education as well. And I'm sure you'll get your goal very soon because you've already been speaking so fluently. It's just that you took a break in between. So that is why you're a little nervous now. But I'm sure if you'll be consistent from now onwards, in no time, you'll gain that fluency again.
So due to lack of confidence, I could not make some
Mm,
conversation with earlier. So times I've cancelled it. It was lack of confidence. But
right.
today, sure, I'm today onwards. I became confident, and next time, sure, I will come in front you. Then just I will learn more things about English and the ideas, some more ideas. And please tell me one. Can say one. Tell me one method what I have to do for my fluency because you know my subconscious mind doesn't work when while I'm speaking to others person. No,
Mm. That's
then
because
I
of nervousness only.
okay, okay, okay,
Because you're nervous that what if I would make any mistake like that. So that is why you are not focused on whatever you want to express, right? So you just have to be at calm, at ease while speaking. You need not to be nervous. You're feeling
yes,
nervous because you took a break and you break that consistency. So now
yes,
onwards, you just have to be consistent, and that's the only remedy to get fluency. If I
okay,
talk about myself, I started 5 months ago and I've been consistent since then. So that's worked for me. That consistency worked for me. And this can also work for you, right? Otherwise, you just keep on providing input to your brain and just speak about it.
Nowadays, I am just watching several videos and just noted down more, you can say, vocabularies. the different type words, literature word, uh, which I never heard about that these words. I noted on it, but I could not use in my conversation. It no,
Mm-hmm.
but I have to know that's why I can use in my conversation. Any tips if you have, then please share.
Right. So whenever you get any new word and you want to learn it, so what you have to do once you get the word, just search about it, search its meaning, and make few sentences that you can actually use in your conversation or everyday life. Okay, so you have to make functional or real life sentences. Okay, and then learn few synonyms and antonyms. So this is how you are widening your vocabulary. You're learning
Yes,
many words with just single word, right? And you're making many sentences with that single word. So you're learning a lot. Okay, so you have to brainstorm, you have to stimulate your brain, and then only you can remember. You just don't need anything on the plate, like everything on the plate, but you have to work for it, you have to put efforts, and when you put effort, when you do hard work, it remains in your brain,
sure,
right? So
sure,
that's the only thing,
sure, sure.
right?
Means
I hope I'm
I have,
clear about it.
yes, sure, sure. I have to stimulate to my subconscious mind.
Right, you have to stimulate your brain, you have to use it, right? People often don't use their brain,
Okay,
right?
okay,
So they are
okay.
just listening to podcasts, they are just listening to videos, but they don't use their brain.
Yes, 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 yes.
When you make sentences, you're literally using your brain. And when you
Yes.
use it, it remains there. And then you can get it while you're speaking.
In beginning, well, I took subscription of that is English CRE. I was not aware that time they speaking English. No,
Okay.
uh, I took a demo class from that. You can say just I have forgotten. But after during my session, suppose they give some inbox, some suggestion, some topic
Mm-hmm.
before
Right.
yes, before commencement of that conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and just I try to solve these questions. But while we make some conversation between them, they went to another way, and that time I stuck. That time I stuck. Yes, it is problem.
Mm. That's because of consciousness only. Because when we start our journey in English, then we struggle with lots of things, right? When I also started, I also struggled with learning vocabularies and then making conversation. I felt nervous at times while talking to advanced speaker, but over time, it just goes away, right? It happens with everyone. So it's just that you're now you're starting from the very scratch because you
Yes,
took a break. So it's the beginning, again, the
yes,
beginning for you. So you will struggle at times, but you have to keep on going. Okay. Watch English content, read books, and read children's book, like any book with simplified language. Okay. So you have to keep on providing your brain with inputs and record your video speaking about that topic. Let's suppose you watched a video today. Now summarize that video in your own words. So you can record your video and summarize. Okay, so you'll get to know that whether you are able to speak about it or not. Okay, wherever you
yes,
are making mistakes, whether your body language is good or not, so you'll keep on improving, right? We are our best critics. We can we can assess whether we are good at our body language or not, or maybe wherever we are getting stuck, all that we can do it ourselves, right? So record your videos on daily basis. you
okay.
can you can initiate writing practices as well, right? That will
Yes,
also help you in making everyday sentences. Like at the end of the day, write about whatever you did in your whole day. Okay.
okay.
Like
Okay,
maintain a diary on daily basis.
okay, okay. I'm just maintaining diary, and my writing practice very well. But only the problem is that whenever I make some conversation with any person,
Mhm.
that time I go blank. It is the main problem.
So
Sub,
you have to do it more often. Do it more frequently. When you are fearful of facing people, you have to face people more often,
yes, ma'am.
again and again, right? So it will
It is.
go over time. So do you have any other questions for me?
It was our first conversation. Then I will just try my best, and next
Mhm.
time I will be as an intermediate before you, in front of
Sure.
you. I will
Hmm.
sure, and I hope I will complete my dream. And thank you for just giving me this opportunity, because you can say today onwards, I'm sure I will be full confident. I
That's
can
good.
I can make some conversation with
Hmm.
other person, but I just realized that you, as a teacher, you can tackle the person who is beginning, uh, and just you use a simple word that's I can understand easily. And because I was very fear, because whenever I listen your you can say conversation, that time you use a very hard vocabulary and different words. I was very fear that time, but right now I have realized.
Mhm.
And thank you for again for you. Next time we'll sure I'll do my best. I will try.
Mm.
Right. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
great. That's great. So thanks to you too for joining me today. And I hope to see you very soon again. And
Thank you,
keep
ma'am.
practicing, right?
Okay. Yes, sure.
Okay then.
Thank
Bye. Have a good
you.
day.
Thank you, ma'am. Same to you.